U.S. attack in Afghanistan killed 7 children and 3 adults. There is no evidence that the U.S. drone attack in Afghanistan that killed innocent people was triggered by malfeasance or carelessness, according to an independent Pentagon study. Air Force Lieutenant General Sami said, who conducted the study, determined that there were some communication failures and issues in determining and verifying the target of the strike, a senior defense source tells CNN. It was only after careful consideration that Lieutenant General said decided that this incorrect attack occurred. Although several safeguards were in place to protect civilians from harm, he called the tragedy a honest error. According to the evaluation by Lieutenant General said, the drone attack was an appropriate response to threats to American soldiers and civilians in Kabul's airport, which had recently been the site of a horrific suicide bombing. Thousands of Afghans gathered at the airport to flee the nation after the Taliban took control. To examine the August 29 drone attack that murdered Zamiri Ahmadi and 9 members of his family, including 7 young children, Lieutenant General said was summoned. Mr. Ahmadi, 37, worked for an American humanitarian organization for many years. An Islamic State suicide bomber murdered 13 U.S. soldiers and 169 Afghans at an airport gate in Kabul only days ago. Many Americans, Afghans, and other allies had to be evacuated once the country's government was overthrown. According to Lieutenant General said, he was certain that the automobile they were tracking was an impending danger and needed to be struck before it approached the airport. U.S. Central Command and U.S. Special Operations Command have received a number of suggestions from the study, which has been supported by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin.